Good morning. It is Wednesday, June 14th. You're listening to Weather with Enthusiasm. You will now hear about the Ring of Fire. There's something called the Ring of Fire. The Ring of Fire is basically a ring of lightning that goes around heat domes and just continuous thunderstorms that, those things are what causes forest fires, by the way. And that's actually what caused the forest fires this time around in Canada, in Nova Scotia. I read that yesterday. It was caused by lightning. Those thunderstorms will be continuous. They will be severe, affecting areas from Kansas through Arkansas into Alabama, and I assume Mississippi as well, because how can you get to Alabama without going through Mississippi? We see, yesterday we saw lots of severe weather outbreak, lots of severe weather reports across the southeast, including Georgia and perhaps even parts of northern Florida. And we also had, for Dallas, Texas, it was the third consecutive day of large hail. Hail of softball size has been reported in Dallas. We will now look ahead for the next 6 to 14 days and cover places that we have not covered before, other spots in the Midwest. Now, looking ahead for the next 6 to 14 days, above normal temperatures continue. It doesn't look like the heat in Texas is going anywhere. The entire central part of the country, going from Texas, we're not calling that the South anymore. We're going to call that, in regards to this, the Central, going all the way up north into Canada. We're going to be seeing above normal temperatures for next week and even the week after that. Chicago gets in on the action as well, but Chicago gets typical summer heat, well above normal for us here in Chicago, as temperatures on, especially this upcoming Shabbos, as high temperatures go well into the 80s. We're also going to see temperatures go into the 80s on Thursday, but meteorologist Tom Skilling tells us there's going to be a lake front, a backdoor cold front, that destroys the summer heat in the afternoon. The 80s might even occur late morning, and then the destruction occurs in the afternoon. We have temperatures on Shabbos, however, going well into the 80s. The latter part of next week, heat reports temperatures may come close to 90 or hit 90, but lake breezes might continue here in the Chicago area. We have places in Minneapolis yesterday that got very close to 90 degrees. Places within 160 some miles of Chicago went into the 80s, but the Chicago area was seeing lots of rain. Over an inch of rain was reported at Soldier Field at the lakefront, but other parts of Chicago didn't get much rain at all. This is a result of a closed low pressure system which is moving off to the East Coast. I thought it was going to move off yesterday, but it's finally, you know what? It did, actually. Sunday's low pressure system did move off. This is a second area of low pressure, which is moving off to the East Coast, which means AccuWeather got it. Last week, AccuWeather got it 100% right. And lots of rain and thunderstorms for the areas that will be hit on the East Coast for today. I wish everybody a great day. Realize if you're living in the South, if you're living in Louisiana, Texas, southern Arkansas, over the next several days, excessive heat. There will be advisories, watches, and warnings in effect. We already have some in effect. Some of the phrases the National Weather Service likes to come out with, they love the phrases, look before you lock. Look in your car before you lock. If it's not safe for if it feels too hot for you, if you need your shoes to walk onto the pavement because the pavement's too hot for you, the Houston National Weather Service tells us it's too hot for your pet as well. And there were some other ones as well, which maybe we'll put up in the imagery. You've been listening to the podcast Weather with Enthusiasm.